Serena Williams opens up to Oprah Winfrey about Ozempic weight loss shots. Serena Williams recently received backlash over skin bleaching speculation. Serena Williams spoke with Oprah Winfrey about GLP-1 medications, which have become one of the most talked about health trends of the moment. Williams explained that she resisted the idea for years, believing the injections were seen as an easy way out. Yes, because it's like the skinny shot, and it's a shortcut, Williams shared in an News exclusive clip of the January 13th episode of the Oprah podcast. So, for a long time, I didn't do it, and I didn't want to do it, and I thought, I'm not going to take the shortcut. I'm going to work harder. She wanted to rely on discipline and effort instead. But after trying countless diets, exercise routines, and even long daily walks during her travels, she realized her body wasn't responding the way she hoped. I've tried every diet, I've tried every workout, she explained. I've tried walking for hours. I was going to Europe and Paris, and I would just walk for hours, the 20,000 steps a day. Every single thing, and nothing was working. The tennis icon shared that even when she managed to shed pounds, her body seemed to fight back. The 23-time Grand Slam champion described feeling hungrier and struggling to maintain results, noting that her natural physiology seemed to favor a certain weight. Winfrey responded with empathy, reminding her that biology often dictates these challenges. Williams has become more open in recent months about using GLP-1 medication as part of her wellness strategy. In August, she announced a partnership with telehealth company Ro. For the unversed, the 44-year-old shares 2 daughters with husband Alexis Ohanian. Tennis breaking the serve, Serena Williams, Oprah Winfrey, and the conversation on weight loss shots. Serena Williams is one of the greatest athletes in human history, a 23-time Grand Slam champion, an Olympic gold medalist, and a cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond the tennis court. Her life, like her legacy, has unfolded in the spotlight. Fans have watched her triumph, fight back from injury, retire from professional tennis, and evolve into a parent, entrepreneur, and media force. In a recent episode of the Oprah podcast, Serena spoke candidly with Oprah Winfrey about a topic that has entered the mainstream in a big way: GLP-1 weight loss medications, the class of drugs that includes popular brands like Ozempic, Wegovy, and Zepbound. Her openness reflects a shift in how society discusses body image, health, and modern medical tools, and it sparked conversation, criticism, and curiosity around the world. DNA Beyond the Court, a personal journey. For Serena, the decision to try a GLP-1 medication wasn't about vanity or fleeting trends. It was deeply personal and rooted in something many people experience but few celebrities talk about openly: the challenge of postpartum weight loss. After the birth of her first daughter, Alexis Olympia, in 2017, and later her second daughter, Adira, in 2023, Serena found that her body no longer responded the way it once did. No matter how meticulously she ate, walked, or trained, even walking up to 20,000 steps a day, she couldn't get back to the weight she felt healthy at. I had never taken shortcuts in my career and always worked really hard, Serena told Oprah. So, it was very frustrating to do all the same things and never be able to change that number on the scale or the way my body looked. It was this frustration, rooted not in aesthetics but in health and physical comfort, that led her to explore a GLP-1 treatment through a telehealth partner. She did her homework, asking questions, researching, consulting her doctor, and weighing the positives and negatives. What she learned challenged her own assumptions and the stigma she had internalized about shortcuts. Chart decreasing how the medication works. In simple terms, GLP-1 medications mimic a natural hormone that affects appetite and blood sugar regulation. They help people feel full quicker and control hunger more effectively. While these drugs were originally developed for managing type 2 diabetes, their impact on weight has made them a tool for weight management when clinically appropriate. For Serena, the weight came off gradually, about 31 pounds, and the results were not just numerical. She noticed more energy, reduced joint pain, and a renewed sense of activity and well-being. Yet, as she shared with Oprah and in other interviews, there's more to this story than calories, scales, or body shapes. There's psychology, biology, and history, especially for women, athletes, and people of color whose bodies have been subjected to public commentary for decades. Lightbulb talking body image, stigma, and history. Serena didn't grow up outside the public eye. From her early teens as a rising tennis star, commentators fixated on her physique, her powerful thighs, muscular build, and non-traditional athletic body. Where some saw strength, others saw too much. This shaped a lifelong negotiation between self-image and external narratives. In her chat with Oprah, Serena described how this history influenced her perspective on body changes later in life. Oprah, herself no stranger to public weight narratives, connected with that vulnerability. Their conversation went beyond facts about medication and touched on identity, self-worth, and the cultural bias towards certain body types. Oprah, too, has spoken openly about her own lifelong battle with weight and how stigma affected her mentally and emotionally. In past interviews, she has described struggling with shame and societal judgments, and even admitted initially resisting weight loss medications because she feared they were the easy way out and betrayed a culture that prizes willpower. Handshake from shortcut to healthcare. One of the most striking parts of Serena's message was how she reframed the conversation. This isn't a shortcut. It's healthcare. That simple shift in language moves the narrative from judgment to legitimacy. Many have internalized the belief that losing weight should be easy if you just try hard enough. But our bodies are governed by complex biology, hormones, genetics, metabolism, and life stages, especially after pregnancy or during aging. Serena emphasized that she didn't abandon diet or exercise. Rather, she used the medication to enhance what she was already doing, essentially giving her body the support it needed when traditional methods weren't enough. Speech balloon public reaction, support, criticism, and dialogue. Serena's openness ignited discussion across social media, traditional news, and health communities. Glowing Star supporters praised her honesty and viewed her as helping destigmatize a health tool that many people use to manage weight in a clinical context. Thumbs down critics worried that celebrity endorsements could oversimplify the medicine's role or make it seem like a universal solution when it's not right or accessible for everyone. Some argued that lifestyle still matters, and medication shouldn't replace holistic health practices. This debate highlights a tension that many people feel privately. How do we balance personal health, societal pressure, scientific tools, and the deep emotions tied to body image?